What's up, boys? How are you all doing? This is just going to be a little trade recap video, going over the trade that I took yesterday, why I took it, and sort of how I dealt with my emotions and my psychology during that trade. So I actually took a loss. I lost about $300. My original full stop loss was about a $500 loss, but I cut my position early because I lost conviction in the trade. So I got into the trade and, I had an idea of where I thought price was likely to go, but I sort of got stuck in a bit of chop, and I sort of just lost conviction in my trade. So I cut it before taking any potential larger losses than what already could have been. In hindsight, if I was to have just left my trade running, I would have got stopped out at break even and maybe taken some profits. But that's hindsight. There's nothing I can do about that now. But yeah, without further ado, I'll just sort of jump into the actual trade that I took and what I was seeing. So coming into market open. Sorry, I'll mark out market open just to make it a bit easier as well. So this is market open here, and this here is the beginning of the London session. So I sort of framed my bias based off of daily profiles. So what I was seeing was that during the London session, we made this move down. We came pretty close to the previous day's lows. So by the way, the previous day's lows were set at 7:30 on Monday and 10 a.m. on Monday. And what happened was during London, we came really close to these previous day lows, and then when New York opened, we made a move up. And I was going to be very bullish if we were to have taken previous day's lows, but because we sort of bounced from an area at the beginning of New York that wasn't really a very much of a key level, I thought we were going to continue lower. So as you can see, like during London, we came down here, didn't really sweep out any major liquidity on the hourly, and same with the 30-minute. We didn't really sweep out a whole lot of liquidity. So I thought we were most likely going to come down to these lows before pushing to the previous day's highs. That's just not what happened. We ended up taking out the previous day's highs. But yeah, basically, because we bounced from a level that was kind of in the middle of nowhere, I assumed that might have been a bit of a fake out and that we were going to push lower. My actual entry was here, and it was off of this 5-minute inversion. And we also were rejecting an hourly fair value gap. So on the hourly, you can see here, this was an hourly fair value gap, which we were rejecting. And so because of that, I had further confluence that we were going to go lower. That's really all that it was. Basically, after this 5-minute inversion, I expected us to take these highs, which I would have then moved my stop loss to break even, and maybe taken some partials. But that wouldn't have been a 1-to-1, so I probably would have taken partials more like at these lows or these lows. But yeah, what actually happened, so I got in here, and then we moved down a little bit, but then came back up, and we started chopping around a lot. And if I go into the 1 minute, the chop's a lot more clear. So like here, this was the chop that I was caught in. And it was also getting really late into the session. Like this was 11:40, which it's starting to get pretty out of the key trading times. So yeah, like I said, we came up, we were chopping around a lot, and I was like, I sort of lost conviction in my trade. I was like, maybe we aren't going to take these highs. Maybe we're going to come back up for these highs. And so I just cut my position for a $300 loss. And yeah, I just want to go over sort of how I feel about this trade now. So I'm actually really happy with it. I followed my risk management plan really well. I'm also really happy with the fact that I did get out when I did, because when you don't have conviction in a trade, why are you in it? My conviction for those lows getting taken was gone, and therefore there was no reason to stay in the trade. We could have very easily just come back up to these highs, and then I would have lost more money than what I had actually wanted to. So yeah, as far as that goes, I'm trying to work on thinking with a more of a probability based mindset, and sort of looking at things as more of a data set. So yes, I took a loss today, but over the scale of the next 100 trades, I want to be thinking in terms of that, not in terms of the one day that we're currently on. So um, I think the fact that I kept my loss small and I didn't lose any more than I needed to for the day is a win in my books. You know, I guess if I, in terms of following my risk management plan perfectly, I technically should have waited until I got stopped out at these highs. But like I said, my conviction was gone, and so I didn't really have any more reason to be in the trade. Uh, yeah. I mean, I could have, if I had have held it, I would have hit break even. But it was getting really late into the day. Like this was midday in New York, so there was just really not much conviction left in it for me. That's really all I have to say today about my trade. To be honest, I do want to also mention I started a Discord server. There's about 3 people that have joined so far, so it's not very active. I haven't really spoken in it a whole lot because I'm waiting for some more people to join in. But if you're a trader who's struggling and you're trying to you're going through the process of learning still, you should join. We can learn together. We can all support each other and help each other out with psychology and mental health when it comes to trading. And I just wanted to. I started a Discord because I want to build a community of people who are in the same sort of similar situation as me. So if that sounds like something that's interesting, it's free. Obviously, you can join up, and it'd be good. So yeah, that's really all I have to say for today. I'm going to be trading again tonight for the AM session again. And regardless of whether I take a win or take a loss or don't take any trades at all, I'll keep you guys updated. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you all, and good luck with your trading.